I see the glitches and the glamours. I see the money, power, and fame that comes with this lifestyle. Look at all the people holding their cameras. Some of y'all glad that we made it. Other people can't stand us. They judge us based off of what they see, but they don't know a thing about us, so how can they understand us? See, we talk this talk that they may never speak. And we done seen so many things they'll probably never see. And we got this type of blood that they may never bleed. And these aims that we got in life, they may never reach. So how can you see what it's like to be me if you ain't never been in my position? When it's easy to put myself in a box and try to live than to go out here in this world and try to be free. See, I'd rather just keep myself in a prison because there's too many people who know me and they watching me. And I don't talk to them too much on social media, but they following me. So what am I supposed to do? These people are intrigued by the things that I do. They trying to keep up with my life. They trying to watch my every move. So now I got to be careful in the things that I share and who I hang around and who I conversate to. Because nowadays people will go out their way just to find a story to write about you. So now I got to figure out the ones that's really for me. I mean, I know I got God, my family, and some of the people I call my homies. But I got to watch out for them people who talk to me just to go and tell other people that they know me. And it's crazy that these women I used to want back in the day growing up didn't necessarily want me, but now that I made it, they hitting me up and they telling me that they want me. But I'd rather just focus on a girl that don't already know me, but chances are, who am I gonna find in this world that don't already know me? Because the way that we be texting, I could tell that they want me. I just don't know if they want me for me or want me for the money, because this lifestyle will make anybody interested. Because they see how you live and they want to live like this. So when you invite them to the house and it seems like y'all about to have sex, don't be surprised when she don't ask you where your condom's at. Because it's like she wants you to get her pregnant. She want to have your kid. And you ain't got to believe me, but some of these girls will stoop that low. Not because they like you, but because they want to trap you so they could get you for that child support. But I know not every girl is like that. You got some girls that are independent, but the thing is, I hung out with a girl who said she was like that. She told me she wanted her life to be private, so I took her phone to show her how my life wasn't private, and I saw she looked up my NFL contract. So let me just take a step back for a minute and reevaluate my life and get away from all these women, because Lord knows it's hard to figure out any of their intentions. Because some of them hit me up and they fail to mention that they already messed with my bros before, and if that's the case, then I can't take you serious. If you don't want me for me, then you hitting me up for the wrong reasons. And as athletes, we already got this stereotype that most of y'all already believe in, but y'all don't really know what it's like to be in this position. All y'all really seeing is a life that we be living on Instagram and Twitter. Some of the athletes having a little fun with the models and the strippers. And that's the life that we be living. And that's the life that y'all be wanting. So you looking for an athlete, you know the ones that be stunting, who be throwing all this money, buying all these cars, up in VIP, living it up with all these brides. And now you finally in. And you finally get to feel a part of all the glitzes and the glamours. You around people that got a little bit of money, power, and fame, and you want everybody to see it, so you recording with your cameras. Some of y'all feel like y'all made it, only because y'all around us. While everybody else looking in judges us based off of what they see, but they don't know a thing about us, so how can they understand us? See, we talk this talk that they may never speak. And we done seen so many things they'll probably never see. And we got this type of blood that they may never bleed. And these aims that we got in life, they may never reach. So how can you see what it's like to be me if you ain't never put on my shoes? You sit there and talk about how athletes go broke, but do you really know what it's like to be used when people asking you for money because they know that you got it? My bro just said he need a little help to get his feet back up, and he wondering if I could spot him. And he said he paid me back. But I told him, nah, bro, you don't need to. Only to find out he has everybody in our crew, and now I'm looking at myself like, dang, Lock, he done schemed you. Got this crazy look on my face like, why you gotta do me like that? I thought me and you was brothers. You ain't have to use me like that. But the older that you get, the more you start to learn that things change once you get that NFL contract. Because they don't look at you the same. They don't see you as the same kid that they grew up with back in the day. You made all this money, now they're looking at you like you from a different place. But you got some kids that's looking up to you because they see how you paved the way. And they trying to make it out just like you and do the same. But other people looking at you because they hope that you can make a way, because they need a little help, and they looking at you like you the bank, because you got that type of money that you could do for them what a lot of people can't. And they looking at it like, what is it to you if you pay for some of my bills? What is it to you if you pay for some of my meals? But they don't understand that when you lend a helping hand, people try to take advantage of you, and they don't understand how it feels. Because when you look at it from my perspective, they just asking us for money because they know that we got it. But they don't understand that more money causes more problems. And I see that people need help to pay the rent, but they can't always be expecting me to drop them dollars, because doing that ain't well spent for me. Cause I'm out here trying to chase a dream and I got people trying to get beside me and all, but I ain't trying to let y'all get in between, cause I gotta get it by any means. And by any means, I mean necessary. So some of y'all gotta be secondary, cause I'm focused right now on the primary, and the primary can be very scary, but everything I need, I got in my genes, so I guess you could say it's hereditary, cause I'm out here trying to be legendary. I said I'm out here trying to be legendary, so I can step up, maybe talk now. Everybody think I'm in the zone now. I'm just out here trying to make my mama proud. And I'm still trying to make my mama proud, and I ain't even been home in a while now. But I ain't scared to say it. I need to go help these kids at home, all the ones like me that's trying to make it, because who knows, maybe I could be their inspiration. I was born in Tulsa, I made it out. I can give advice, maybe help them out. I remember when I was living up in Mimi house, and my mama and papa was up in Mimi house, and I was out there trying to take a different route. I wasn't trying to get caught in that peer pressure. Wasn't trying to smoke, wasn't trying to drink. I was trying to get my dreams together, because there wasn't too many people who believed in me. Who believed in me? I only had my friends and my family. It was too many people who was caught in this legacy that my dad and uncle had already set for me. So people didn't know what to expect from me until I gave my life to God, and then they realized that he had everything already set for me. So now I'm walking now with my purpose. And I'm thankful for everything I got, because I realize now it's a blessing. And when much is given, much more is required. But now people coming at you for the wrong reasons. And I ain't trying to get caught in that girl's smile. I don't want to get lost in that lifestyle, because I see the glitzes, I see the glamours, I see the phones, I see the cameras. I see why they don't understand us, because they ain't never seen life in this perspective. But when you make money, things change. People need help and they ask away. And if you say no, then they'll say you change. Mostly because they don't look at you the same, because when you make money, things change. People need help and they ask away. Mostly because they want to see a better day. And if you say no, then they'll say you changed. Welcome to the lifestyle.
Lifestyle, what inspired you to write that?
I think for me, when I look back at it, I always wanted to prove to the world that God was real. And I wanted to be able to do it by my lifestyle. And I decided to use football as a platform to be able to go and do that. And with doing that came a lot of other things. And I was able to handle it when I was in college, but when you get to the NFL, it's a whole different lifestyle. And when I look back at college, you know, I used to hear my friends and I used to just hear a lot of people talk about, man, I don't know why this dude put himself in that situation, or didn't he know that this was gonna be the outcome? And it's like, you know, looking at it one way, it's easy to say, like, I don't understand that. But when you get in the NFL, like I was able to have the opportunity to do, it's like I start to get a different perspective, a perspective that was not looked at from the people who didn't make it. And now I can see why people get themselves in certain situations that they didn't know what the outcome was gonna be. And I try to explain to people, like, this is what y'all see, but y'all don't see the other side of things. And so now that I'm in the NFL, I get the opportunity to be able to try to show people that this is what it really is, even though y'all see something different. And so if they wanna be one-sided and they don't wanna see what it is that us, NFL, NBA, celebrities, entertainers, whatever see, it's like, okay, I'm gonna introduce y'all to the lifestyle, so now y'all can be a part of it, and I'm gonna show you what I've seen and what I've experienced and what I've witnessed since I've been here in the league.